there's always the reason that the overall market goes down and the current correction is not in the end. If we have a beat on the EPS number with a 3 in the beginning, 3.06 or 3.2, any number with a 3 in the beginning, then oh boy, the Tesla stock will raise. So tomorrow is the day that many of us has waited. After this absolutely mind-blowing delivery numbers that Tesla actually delivered was absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we had much more deliveries than expected, and now it's the question, will this correlate to the crazy earnings that we will know after Wednesday close? And this is what you need to know. I have scanned the whole internet about so many different influencers of Tesla that you can absolutely be sure that this is quite intense what you will see here, okay? Let's start with where Tesla is right now at this particular time, okay? And for that, let's have open the futures. As of the second, you see the bounce back of yesterday was not quite, you know, how you say it, move to today. But however, Tesla is slightly negative, 2.8%, still holding the 900 levels. And the question is how we go into the earnings day. Tomorrow, not only the earnings of Tesla is important, but also the Fed. So a double date for this company, okay? So let's have a look into what Gary Black is doing, okay? Gary Black is one of the most influential Tesla influencer who is, running a fund, and he's one of the biggest Tesla bulls out there. So let's have a look what he says just after a short introduction to GSX. So let me introduce you to GSX. In case you have never heard about it, then you did not watch enough vlogs from myself, okay? And I mean it. This is a great project with a great team, and this is the only reason why I really like to work with those guys, okay? Let's dive in where they are. Of course, it's a crypto asset that you can buy on Bitmart. The link is into the description, where is the official exchange. If this is not your thing and you want to buy this coin with your credit card, then there's another link into the description, okay? Now, listen here. What exactly is the idea about GSX? First, the price of one GSX is $0.05 US, okay? Now, their vision is to have this as a stable coin. Same like US dollar token, it's basically shouldn't move in value that much. But the crazy part about this, they want to back the whole coin of GSX with mines, real gold mines, with real gold assets, which is absolutely crazy because this will raise over the next couple of months. There's some breaking news coming there as well very soon. And then you're having not only a stable coin, but you have all of the stable coin attributes, plus you have the growth coin potential to go higher and higher. Actually, their goal is to have a $1 GSX, okay? And I think they will get there if they just continue like they did over the last couple of years. It's absolutely crazy. The company behind this is Apollo Fintech that you do usually like government projects and so on. And they also did Knoxwire. What is Knoxwire? Knoxwire is a new way to send money between banks, better and more payment destinations than the usual transfer method, and similar but better than, for example, XRP. Okay, so with the overall growth of assets plus Knoxwire and other brainchilds that come over the next couple of months, this is way to success. So what you are waiting for? So before diving into those estimates of Gary Black, let's dive into Whisper earnings, because Whisper earnings is something that is quite interesting because it is the bootleg / undercover earnings expectation for Tesla. And when you look into this expectation, it's pretty high already. As you can see, the consensus is 2.26 with the revenue of 15.75 billion, and the earnings whisper is 2.71. It's a huge difference, okay? Now let's go back to Gary Black. The Gary Black estimates is 2.55, as you can see here, versus the 2.32 estimated of Wall Street. So he thinks there's like a 10-15% beat, and the whisper earnings think there's like a more of a 20%-ish beat. And now let's go to another guy that I also went back and forth. This guy is named James Stephenson, and he's long Elon Musk and he's long Tesla. I don't know if you can be Elon Musk long, but anyway. So he's putting out extensive stuff on Twitter, guys, and he did the following. So he did a couple of crazy calculations out there, and his estimate is actually the following. So he believes that the current, and let me see if I can find it here real quick. So his estimate is, I don't know if you can see it here, but 4.49 of EPS, okay? Now you say, wow, this is way crazier than everything else. Yes, but exactly this I was thinking as well. And then I said, like, what do you think? Like, what's the point here, right? And then he basically put out another tweet later on, and he justified it, and I haven't seen his tweet from the 2nd of January, where he actually says, okay, there will be 4.49 EPS, a huge beat, but there will be an including one-time tax benefit of 1.43. So in general, as an adjusted, and which is correctly by any account means, will be a 3.06. So this would be, compared to the 2.2 something, much bigger than anything expected. If we come close to any number with a 3 in the beginning, then oh boy, the Tesla stock will raise. But what happened recently with Tesla shares? Let's have a look at how we go into this earnings with Tesla shares trading over the last couple of days. And this is where actually a couple of Tesla people versus the non-Tesla people split, okay? As you know, Tesla bulls are usually, saying the Tesla is undervalued compared to what is coming in the next couple of years. The forward PE ratio is going down below 100. We are seeing, the growth of Tesla is absolutely ridiculous. And the other people saying, well, you're still talking about the car manufacturer compared to the other car manufacturer and yada, 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 right? However, let's have a look what happened actually. I had Tesla options after the volumes announcement, and they were crazy going up. But then you know what happened? Well, I holded it too long and was catched up into the sell-off. I was so happy at Tesla being at 1,200, but then we were absolutely hammered until yesterday, where the total reduction of price from the all-time highs was almost 30%, guys, okay? And now we have a small recovery. But the problem here is that as lower the price goes, as better could be the reaction for the Q4 earnings, okay? If we have a beat on the EPS number with a 3 in the beginning, 3.06 or 3.2 or 3.1, whatever it will be, we will have a massive rally. This is what I'm thinking, okay? And this is not all. I mean, there is also Elon Musk coming back on the conference call to talk about the product roadmap, which we think he will talk about, okay, what's going on with the 2 factories, what's going on with the semi truck, what's happening with the Cybertruck, all of this information that are still having a big question mark on them, right? So we will see in the next couple of hours. I cannot wait. I will be live, guys. Make sure to follow me here and smash that like button, and be ready for a live stream tomorrow at the closing at the market, which we will look into those numbers together. It will be super fun. And with that said, we are currently at the market cap of below $1 trillion. $1 trillion for a company that is basically creating the future is very interesting, because people will say on one hand, oh, it's way too expensive. And guys, there's always the reason that the overall market goes down, and the current correction is not in the end. And usually you have to see, okay, Tesla was not that big difference from May, okay, last May. But in May, Tesla was at $577. Plus, we had the Fed full power on monetary policy. So the question is how this will work out. I cannot wait. I really like the stock market like this. Like, you can learn a lot. And with that said, let me know what you think in the comments below.